Hey, hey, hey. Hey, Christian. I've been in a few lives this morning, and it just seemed like people wanted to chat. So I am in the middle of making cinnamon rolls. So I said, well, I can chat. So if you have something better to do, I understand. I just figure that, I don't know. I just had a feeling that people needed to chat today. So I figured, what the heck? I'd go live and, maybe rub it in a little bit that, the cinnamon rolls are smelling absolutely delightful. And I haven't even started to make them yet. Well, they're made, they're rising. Let's go over and we'll have a look at my first batch that I've. Now they've just got to rise a little bit, so, but that's okay. We will allow that to rise. I'm just trying to get all my different paraphernalia things up and running. Probably should have thought this through before I did it, but yeah, that's not what I do best. So what else is going on? Fishing Frustrations UK, hello, hello. Big Matt, hello. Altruistic, I'll switch you. Since you're doing biscuits and gravy, actually, I'm going to see if I can turn that light off. There, that's a little bit better. Since you're doing biscuits and gravy, let's do a trade-off. I'll send down some cinnamon rolls. You send me up some breakfast. Probably work out that kind of deal. And oh yeah, Rebecca, these are what I made last night. Here they are. I just made a few dozen of those last night while I was waiting. So trust me, this is nothing. There's no, how do I say it? There's no real script to today. It's just kind of, I'm here. We can chat. And if you've got other things to do or you're on the way to church, then be on your way. It's all good. And, whoops. You fell down, go boom. Oh, look at, there she is. Hey, Rochelle. And I'll share some biscuits and gravy. Absolutely. It's all about sharing, right? Especially on Sundays. So, once I get, I'm just trying to prop you guys up in the right position. What I might try to do is get it up on my laptop. We don't want bonfire. We don't want that. We want StreamYard. Whew. Tell you what, it was chilly in here today, but this is probably gonna go. Allow. Once I'm in the studio, I will log off of this one. Oh, look at that. Double. Trouble. There we go. That works out. And, oops. Hey, Jaden. How are you? again, nothing. Hey, you be good there, Wiley. Or I'll send enough for the kids and Jen and forget about you. Oh, wait. I probably would anyways. I've got... So let's see. I've got a roll out. Don't mind the mess in the corner. Most of that's going to the piggies today. Now, I'm trying to see if I can get it that it would stay. Oh well. We'll make it. We'll figure it out. And I'll just turn up the volume a little bit. I will turn off this feed. So what else is going on, guys? People getting ready to head out for church, or are you like us? And unfortunately, the only way I can do church is through Creekside Chronicles and Tim. Our churches are still, I'm not going to say closed, but they're limiting the amount of folks that can attend. There. Yeah, they're limiting the folks that are allowed to attend, but I thought maybe today would be a good time to jump on, see what everybody was doing. But I do forget that you guys are on different time. So you're actually, most people are rushing to do church things, which is okay. I'm simply here. There we go. So if anybody has any questions or want to come up and chat, let me know. Like I say, no real agenda so far. You never know what will transpire. I did put, with lots of notice, Procrastination Thursday this week is going to change a little bit. Because it's on Veterans Day for you folks and Remembrance Day for ours, we're going to do boing. There we go. We'll just get rid of that. I'm going to change the format to this Thursday to obviously thanking a vet, active, non-active member. I don't care. You know, the way I look at it, a veteran is somebody that's written a blank check to the country. And I will post that again. I did post it on my social medias for those of you that are on my social medias about what is a veteran. And that pretty much sums up my thoughts. We have a lot of, I had one uncle, World War II, dad served, and now Kyle has decided to serve. And he made the step at the age of 17. He can't even make pension or anything, but that's okay. He still wanted to be part of it. And you know what? He hasn't been on active duty yet, but he was asked to go overseas in June, and he did put that on hold, said that he would love to go, but the unfortunate part is he wants to finish his schooling, and they totally respect that, and so do I. Because yes, I've talked to a lot of members who took that. They went on deployment, came back, and then they ended up being in a job that they really didn't want to be in. So I respect him for making that, could be life-changing decision. And what I'm doing here is just rolling out the dough. I will show you in a second. Oh, we're back up. Welcome, welcome, guys. I'm not being rude. I'm just trying to get all my stuff proofed so I can get it in the oven and we can start making Well, that's awesome, Wiley. It was a different time whenever I grew up beside a military base. And whenever it was my time, I was actually dating the base commander's daughter. I could have got in without issue. But he gave me a piece of advice and he said, right now isn't a good time. I didn't know what he was talking about until Bosnia, Iraq, Ethiopia. Not that Ethiopia was ever bad, but it was trying at times. So I'm going to, this is what we got so far, guys. Well, where am I? I keep forgetting about, so it's all rolled out. Now it's going to be the simple part. I've got a quarter cup of butter and a tablespoon of vanilla is my secret. Then I just pour it over. And then I put my cinnamon sugar right on top. So Wiley, you guys all done the butcher now? Or you still got some time? I'm just trying to see who all's maybe in here that I missed. I don't want to miss anybody. No, I just said hello to Jaden, so people are sitting in the background, and that's fine too. Some people like the chat, some people don't. Some people just like the sitting in the background and listening. And from what I've been told, it's helped a lot of people sitting in the background listening. So anything goes. And if anybody would like to come up, let me know. Absolutely, Jen. We owe our veterans everything. And to see some of these, it seems like it's just the younger generation that doesn't seem to understand. And I bet you it's because they haven't been given the teachings that we were. I was fortunate. My great uncle, who's on the thumbnail of Thursdays, I'm about the only one that he'd ever talked to about it, including his own kids. I'm just getting, I don't have to go far. It's right here. I guess I used a little bit too much sugar for the first one. Oops. It's Sunday. I may even do some bacon as well. Kendra, how are you? Nice to see you. Hope everything's going well. Now I'm just mixing some sugar. Well, there you can see it. Some sugar and cinnamon to go in the middle of the rolls. And I see my first pan's just about to where I want it to be. Oh, you had a couple wraps of ribs still. Spare ribs. I've got an amazing, sorry guys if that's a little loud. I've got an amazing spare ribs recipe. Used to be my Nana's. Oh. But again, Kyle and I, the girls aren't too, they're not huge pork lovers. And that's okay. There's actually a lot of people that don't like pork. Although if we were ever in a major food shortage, hopefully they get to like pork. Because let's face it, pork is what we're going to survive on. Because it is so much. How am I going to watch both channels tonight? What are you talking about, Rebecca? Tell me what you're, oh, okay. I know what you're talking now. Sorry. I normally watch Aaron and Mike on a replay. Not all the time, but unfortunately, Joe does giveaways, and his you'll get to see tonight because I don't think you've been to Joe's channel yet. But Joe is a lot more interactive than what Joe's a lot more interactive than what whoa, sorry, I was reading the chat trying to think. Joe's a lot more interactive than what Mike and Aaron are, so I can go back and watch Mike and Aaron on a replay and get the same thing. And I'm still there to support Joe and Joey. You'll see it tonight. Give it a shot. Watch Mike and Aaron after Joe's done. Sometimes right after you've got Wicked Awesome Gardening, Danny. She goes live. But she's just more of a, well, she's like me. She fellowships, and she's a huge gardener. She goes live right after Joe. Now she's in the midst of moving, I believe, next week. So I don't know when her new time's going to be, but yeah, that's Microfarmer. Welcome, sir. Nice to see you. Donna Lawson, howdy. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to keep my hands outdoors with Big Matt. I already said hello. Lila Newton. Well, Lila, I'm telling you. Oh, you're at the border waiting. I don't even have them made yet. So I guess they're going to be really fresh by the time I get them to you. You know what's funny, Lila? If we were to meet, they would still be warm. We're not that far apart. Now, you're farther than the border than what I am. I'm only an hour and hour and 25 minutes to cross at Johnstown. So yeah. Whoops. Sorry, guys. Making all sorts of big noises here. I love this knife. And YouTube, don't shut me down. I'm cutting something. I'm not showing everybody my big knife. So, I don't even know how I can do this. What if I was to go like this and like I'm thinking this might work. There we go. And then I cut them about anywhere from 1.5 inches. This one here is quite long. They will be really light and fluffy. I'm cutting them about 1.5 inches. And those of you that can hear nails on the floor, that's Molly coming to see if I'm dropping any. Oh. Molly, my scrap dog, is... Now, if she was to eat anything like this that fell on the floor, guess what? That would cost us $500. She is a major... She's prone to ear infections. So, needless to say, any little bit of dough, she's allergic to grain. She's allergic to, well, just about everything. If she eats grass, that'll trigger it. It's okay. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh, look at that! You'd almost think I was a trained professional. One there, one there, one there. And there is my second pan. I will be with you in 1 second. Now, so now we just sit and let it, oops. Now we let it rise. Only about another, I don't know. I'll probably let it rise for about another 15 minutes. Pop them both in. 15 minutes cooking. And then we've got heaven. Those of you that just popped in, we will 100% Yeah, but the only reason or the only way with doing that wildlife, you open another browser, one person doesn't get the watch hours. YouTube can now watch, and they know if you have multiple streams open, which one is actually in the forefront, they get the watch hours. So they're pretty slick whenever it comes to that. I'll be back in a second, guys. Yeah, they're pretty. Hey, Raquel. Oh, and Ed. Now, I don't know if anybody's saw what Ed sent me, but I just want to pay tribute again and so appreciative of what he sent me. But hang on. And I will tell you, Ed, I've got a close friend who no longer has a wife. So I have shared some of my lures that you sent me because he's a very avid fisherman. And that's how he's keeping his mind clear right now, is actually going fishing. So I did gift him some, but these are awesome, guys. Ed makes these all by hand painted. They're absolutely amazing. And I am so appreciative of Ed. Like that's jelly right here, guys. Little jelly filled. So awesome. And he's got every set. He's got bigger ones here. What was it? These are smaller. These are a little bit bigger. And guys, it just goes on. Curryfish. I don't know what I'd use these for, but I'm sure the walleye really jump onto those up here. And you got those. You got these, those, these, and those. So, and that's after gifting my friend one of each. Ed is an amazing man, and he is so I just don't know what all to say about Ed other than, he is an amazing human who loves to share. And God bless you, Ed. I appreciate you. Oh, that means your dog's gonna stink from the back end today. But if you've never eaten beaver, I'm telling you, slow roasted, very, very good eating meat. And yeah, so I just want to say thank you again, Ed. I can't say it enough, but too much gets annoying. So I know you've been in and out of my other lives. I just wanted to make sure that you did know that I'm very appreciative. And like I say, I still have the package. I know that's the shop address, but stickers hopefully will go out this week. Yay! And those of you that are thinking about stickers, go look at yesterday's video. Yesterday, day before, I don't know. It's out anyways. And deliver both US, Canada, And I don't know if you can combine discounts. If you can, he's got like a 55% discount right now. Because if you send your email, once you log on to his thing, it offers you 30%. Plus, he gave me a 25% for all my friends to use. So, yeah. Great human. No way am I sponsored. I paid 100% for everything. I'm getting nothing. You guys got a 25% off. It's just the way I roll. And, all right. Raw meat. My dogs actually stink from dog food. Oh, I know our dog, whenever she used to get like a coon or beaver or anything, you knew when she was around. And the same as, I don't know if you guys have seen Arrow, maybe in my sugar bush ones from the spring. Arrow, the older dog, is passed. She's been buried out where we hunt, and she's still on her gator seat. She was buried with her gator seat. So, yeah, that's going to be tough come Sugar Bush, that we're not going to have. Well, I shouldn't say we're not going to have to fight with a dog. Arrow now took over the gator from Jazzy, but Jasmine wouldn't get out of that seat for love nor money. Mm-mm. And but Arrow likes chicken heads. That's her little treat, and we thought it'd really be smelly, but it's really not. Our Okie Homestead, welcome. Glad you stopped by. Just a Sunday morning fellowship. Well, I guess it's not quite afternoon here yet, but it. I know you guys are an hour behind us yet, so I understand people have got church, and like I was saying earlier, we don't. Whoa. We don't have. I know I'm getting something here shortly. Oh, that's awesome, Wiley. Wiley sent me some pictures of his new works. Beautiful. And of course, now I've got my daughter sending me messages. When are they going to be ready? Okay. 400. There we go. That'll start. And okay. So yeah, what I was saying is we have our churches are still, I don't want to say they're closed, but they're really, really set back. So a few friends of mine have decided that we would leave it for the elders in the community who have been going inside the church for 67 years. If all us young folks, or I like to consider myself still a young folk, broken but young, we would allow, why would we go whenever it would disrupt their whole normal routine per se? So we've decided that hopefully by March, we're going to be back to being able to attend church. And it's been a long time coming. A long time. But, absolutely, Raquel. And let's face it, raw diet is a million times better for the dogs. I just want to make sure. Oh, they are raising nicely. Okay, that one's just about ready. I will put it over here. Move that one closer to the heat. That tells me. All right, guys. I'm going to try to do this without everything falling. I'm not going to guarantee anything. Ooh, I'm sorry. Ooh, that made me dizzy. All right. So there it is. They're nice and puffy and ready to go. So. And no, this is not alcohol. It's my daughter's vanilla for coffee. It's got to be a girl thing. Actually, both of them are ready to go now. So, I'll be back in a second. Phone. Hello, phone. Oh. We're almost ready to go. So now we got to make. I was going to do a cream cheese, but everybody likes my sugar topping over my cream cheese. All right, Ed. Take care, bud. God bless. There we go. Now I can read. There's Donna. Hey, Donna. Hope everything's well. Happy Friday. Whoa. I'm only a few days off. See, the lives, my normal lives are screwing me up whenever I do these special little lives. And I just want to thank everybody for rewatching my lives and whatever else. I'm now up over 2,100 watch hours. Thank you. And my good old family is getting larger. Everything's coming together. Oh, and so I'm trying not to do what others are doing. There's a lot of folks that are doing live interviews. I've had this idea for a long time, and I'm interviewing a few channels. I've reached out, they've reached out. It's not going to be a weekly thing. That's just not. But I know there's some folks that are part of this community who would love to get to know these folks. My first one's coming up, not this Thursday, but next Thursday. So this Friday, or next Friday, whatever you want to say, the 12th of November, I'm going to leave it up to you guys. And the 9 that are in here now are pretty much then part of the people that will be here. G'day, Squirrel Magnet Fishing. They'll be the ones that are really in here whenever it's time to ask the questions. So I'm going to let you guys give me some questions. I'm not going to guarantee they will be in, but I will open it up to my loyal followers that are always in my lives and in my life. And I will announce on Friday who it's going to be. Guesses are welcomed, but you probably will not get this one. And I'm not going to give any more hints until Friday. But other than he's an amazing guy, and he's not normally he's part of the community. He's just not part of, or wasn't until about 2-3 months ago, part of my family. But now he is. And I think he's just awesome. I think he's really cool what he does. And that's all I'm giving you. I'll love you too, Donna. And I appreciate all your support and love. And I couldn't ask for any better, folks. I am procrastinating so much today that Thursday would be upset. I got up an hour later than what I wanted to, even with the time change. And I just got to go to the garbage here, guys. So now what we have to do, guys, is we have to, I truly hate iPads, but everything's clean. So let me, did I clean over here? Yes, I did. Okay. All right. We're good to go. I'll get my fishing lures out of the kitchen. And what I have to do now is I have to start making my topping. Hey, Mike. Yeah, I'm doing a few interviews. Not many. That's not my forte. That's not what I do. I don't want to take away from Ricky, Lisa at Yogi Hollow. It's not what I'm after. That's their forte. Rochelle does game shows. I'd never do that. That's her. And I'm just more a fellowship, help to build. But I've been planning this couple interviews for quite some time now. So on Friday, actually, you know what? Because there's some people that can't come. So it would be rude of me to say just Fridays. I'll leave it till Saturday night for the folks to watch it on rerun and let them be part, and they can leave a comment and let me know what they think. And for those of you that are not subscribed, that are here maybe in the background, go ahead. It doesn't hurt. you hit that little red button and it really helps me out. And that thumbs up kind of looks like this. Pound it. That really helps me too. I did fall off the algorithm. All my fault. Kind of got myself into a funk. But we're out. And you know what? Nothing I can do. And it is what it is. And you know what? We'll talk offline. But good for you. And I think you get where I'm going with that one. I honestly think your channel will benefit much more. But anyways, I'll shoot you a message after. And you just kind of got to find that mix, kind of. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just trying to. My family is the type of family that don't necessarily use everything up before they open a new. Okay, that's all I can see with my neck anyways. Now, is there an expiry date on sugar? I don't think so. But God only knows what they do with packaging today, because, you know, they tell somebody that sugar is going to expire, they'll actually throw it out. But anyways, that's for another whole different topic. So, Raquel, sorry about Thursday. I've got to go. I think I only went half an hour later than normal. We're finally able to go back to the cenotaph here. And it's part of my mandate of being on council is to attend these type of things. Plus, I did my whole life to start with. So, but yeah, I'm going to be about, I think I said 1 o'clock. That should give me enough time to get over to the cenotaph and back home so that I'm not late for my Thursday. Oh, guys, it smells like cotton candy in the house. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to rub that in. Telling you, figure out smell-o-vision. It really works. Now, I just have to get my dressing. Yeah. I just have to get my frosting ready to go. Now, I just need a little thing. So yeah, Thursday's going to be at a different. It's going to be from 1 o'clock. So I do apologize, but again, it's one of those things where real life's got to trump YouTube. So I'm just doing the talk, and then it'll be good to go. Give me a couple minutes. I'm telling you guys, the smell is real. It smells amazing in here. And I gotta say, these are probably gonna be the best ones I've made. They're so light, fluffy. You don't know where the other cover would be, eh, Brooke? What do you think, guys? Oh, is it light, fluffy enough? Gotta say, hey, Terry, we're making homemade cinnamon rolls. So I figured, what the heck, I'd go live. Something to do. I guess you can tell that Debbie's working today, so. Now, y'all are going to hate me here for a second. It doesn't take that long, and I will mute myself for 1 second. Don't want to spill my coffee. A little bit. What's up, Mo? I knew I had some vanilla somewhere. Oh boy, it smells good. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Whew. Now, this is a consistency that I like to keep, especially putting on hot cinnamon rolls, because it will melt and fill all the cracks and crevices and all that good stuff. And this isn't a how-to because I'm not very good at how-to. I will show you the finished product here in a minute, guys. Oh, Nelly. Yo. Caution when hot. Oh. Be right there, guys. Well, ooh. I wish you all lived closer. All right, I can't do it any longer. And there is today's concoction. Sorry, guys, I can't really hit a good scene, but you all can imagine the smell and all that good stuff. And no, Margie, Terry, and Mike are 3:30 Eastern. So I will vacate out of here so that they can come and eat. They're ready. the wolves will attack. Oh, I can't go that way. Oh. Now, there we go. I'm back. Yes, it is. It is very. Oh, I thought Terry was 2:30 Central, 3:30 Eastern. Okay, my bad. Sorry, 3 o'clock, Margie. My bad. Yes, it looks good. It smells good, and the house is so hot right now that Molly, get your nose away from there. Yeah, I'm talking to you. But Tiny Tim Posey, hello, sir. Today was more or less just a let's make breakfast, but we still have 12 people. It's all right. So maybe I will. No, I was going to cave and tell you who was going to be joining me, but I can't. I got to hold strong. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to get the chat up on my other phone so I can see it and actually comment on it. Yes, I'm a little bit partial to my cooking, Margie, but yes, I'm sure I do make a darn good cinnamon roll. And you can see behind me, it's actually sunny outside today, which is wonderful. I may go out and cut my grass one last time just to say that I cut my grass near the middle of November. Good batch? Is it a good batch? Huh? Is it a good batch? Oh, you have your earbuds in. I got a good batch. But yeah, I think, let me go back through here, make sure that nobody snuck in that I didn't see. Hello, Terry. Hello, Margie. Mike from Homestead Family Reclaimed. Obviously, the one and only Tiny Tim Posey. How many miles are we from each other, Rebecca? At least a day's drive. Well, let's put it this way. I'm kicking around possibly throwing together a family meetup about, if you were to drop it in the US, it'd be a little bit farther for Raquel and I, but the farthest person should only be driving 10 hours. And that's from Dallas, like the Texas area. So if it works out, it works out. Mike from Homestead, whoops. Mike from Homestead Family Reclaimed is going to have a look. Just to see if there's, some people can't afford a hotel. but they have a camper. So we're trying to see if there's a place to camp close by. And Chris from E3 Farmstead is going to see if, I guess through the VA, they offer discounts and whatever else. So he's going to see if we can't find a hotel that's near a campsite that's clean and cheap. Heavy emphasis on clean, backed by cheap. And just be a couple days to actually put faces to names and everybody under the same roof. It'd be, Donna, it'd be a little bit of a drive then for you, because it's Southern Illinois is where that pin drop would be. And hey, Frontier Survival. It would be, Mike, do you remember the place that I had said? It's in Southern Illinois. I think I searched it on my maps. Now, there was a couple. There was Elizabethtown, Kentucky. Was another one. And there was an Indiana as well. I'm trying to just, I just pulled it up here, Mike. I should be able to, I know the rough geographical area, because I know it's not that far from Indiana as well. I think it may be Terre Haute. It's right on the line. Anyways, that's all to come. I'm trying to keep it relatively close to Mike and Chelsea, because obviously I want Chelsea to be there. And she's got to be there for morning milk and night milk. So, yeah. Yeah, I know you're more central. That's what you were saying. But I don't want to. I'd rather drive a couple hours than some of the people that are possibly coming out of Florida. And that's even if we can get it together. It's not, the reason why we're thinking the middle to end of August is so that our teachers among us can actually come. Yeah, that's it, Tim. There was about 3 different places that, so just so we kind of had a little more backup per se. Just if one place doesn't have a hotel big enough, there potentially could be 100 people. There could be 5 of us. Don't know. But we're trying to make it. Yeah, all right, Raquel. I think if you were to shoot down 39, you'd have to come east and then go south. But I think that would bypass you past any, well, not that it matters. There's no snow that we got to worry about. Never mind. I retract that intensively stupid comment. I was going to say keep her out of the mountain ranges, but it really don't matter. And if we're having snow in the middle of August, we're in trouble. Oh, there you go, Tim. That's not that far. That's only a short meter cycle away, drive away. Oh, well, there you go. You guys can make it like a week trip, Raquel. That's funny. And for those people, I'm trying to like incorporate and if people have ever done this before, I've done local gatherings. You know, is there an airport close by for those folks that can maybe fly? You know, and is it close by that maybe we could have somebody that lives close be able to run a couple people from the airport to the hotel, or get like the day before, get everybody to coordinate as close as they can, coordinate their flights, and then just kind of get a van maybe between those folks. I don't know. We're just throwing the idea around. I just think it'd be pretty cool. I know you've got right near there, you have Casey and Stephen. You've got Mike, Chelsea, not that far away. And then if Rebecca goes, she's even closer than what Mike and Chelsea are. There's quite a few folks around there. You got Jan. And then the folks from the eastern side of Oklahoma, they're not that far away. I think out of our whole, I don't want to say close group, but the ones that are in everybody's live and we talk outside of lives and whatever else. I think your farthest would be, well, I guess they've just moved now, would probably be Chacha and James. I'm trying to think who else would be down there. Oh, well, there you go, Donna. There, I was thinking it was going to be a longer drive for you. It's about a 12-hour drive for me, 12 to 14-hour drive. I was going to fly. I was kicking around the idea of flying to Wyoming we are 11 or so hours. Okay. And now I'm just trying to think, Terry, Chris and them, they're about an hour and a half, 2 hours north of you or northeast of you, something like that. But like I was saying, this is all just, in the what do you think kind of stage. Do you think we'd have enough people? But I don't know. I think by I think that the hokey pokey and shake yourself around would be okay. So they'd be roughly 9 hours, 9.5 hours, roughly. Yeah, it'd be about there. And it's, everybody's been locked away for so long that, I know Mike Marino said that he was considering maybe turning it into a motorcycle trip from Maine. That'd be fun. Yeah, it'd be about 12 hours for you, Margie. Because you're real close to Norfolk, are you not? Or within an hour of it, we'll say. But again, it's only, but kick it around. Shoot me a message. What you think? And I wanted to do it, like I said to Mike and Chris. I said I want to do it with enough time that folks, because we have a lot of folks that are on very limited budgets. And if we were to plan something now, it still gives them 10 months to scroll some money away, or you know what I mean? And oh, well, there you go, Marge. All right, yeah. So, yeah, you'd be, yeah. But yes, with your health conditions, don't know if that'd be a good idea. Love to see you, but got a lot of health. Absolutely. That's what I mean. I just can't afford to go, yep, let's do it. I'm going to have to save. But I think it'd be something that, you know, get us away for the weekend. And, well, it'd probably be about 4 days for us. I'd do 1 travel day, 2 days down, and then 1 travel day home. So probably 4-day trip. I'd leave really, really early and do about the most I could do right now with my health would probably be about 12 hours. But once I got onto the interstate, get Debbie across the line, she'd be fine on the interstates. August is pretty much yes. And I'll tell you, like I just said, we have teachers, we have doctors, we have lawyers, we have, you know, we have folks on disability. So the longest reach out is what we're looking at. So yes, August is pretty much set in stone, unfortunately. And I know there's going to be folks that are doing back to school for their kids, and I get it. Not everybody will be able to go. But by then, we shouldn't have a huge issue crossing the border here. Hopefully, the tests aren't as much money as what they are right now. They've pretty much taken cross-border shopping out of the equation both ways. Our wonderful powers to be have decided that they want $150 some odd US test both ways. So I know our trip in May's gone up about $1,000. It is what it is. And I'm being greedy, and I'm being not unrealistic, but I want to go whenever I can still walk and kick sand on the beach. So, oh, ribs and the smoker. Yes. So, okay. So you are 2 o'clock then today. So you're 3 o'clock my time. That means, hey, Red Road Homestead. Okay. So because I am I'm being interviewed by Pafford. Both LG and I are being interviewed over at Pafford's at 2 o'clock. So that will give us enough time to do our interview and be back over for your live. Whew, it's going to be a busy day. Thank goodness I made a whole bunch of sugar for breakfast. So, yeah, maybe I will sign off, guys, because it's 12:30 here. Delivery? I know I'm supposed to have something coming today. If it's a delivery guy, then yeah. Oh, okay. So it's funny because it's cheaper for me to order dishwasher pods through Amazon. It's cheaper for me to order pods through Amazon than what it is to get it at our local grocery store. Half price. So in the grocery store, there was 60 for $30. I got 75 for 18. So that's pretty good savings. Hey, Yvonne. Good morning. Judy May. Good morning. How are you? And well, that's fine, Judy May. Like I said earlier, not everybody is in the mood to talk, or they just want to come in and have fellowship by listening, and that's totally okay. Not everybody is always up to, being part of the conversation. Sometimes they just like to read other people fellowshipping, and that is fine. And that's what makes our community such a wonderful one, is that is okay. And everybody's accepted in any way that they want. So yeah. So if everybody's not subscribed to Pafford Homestead, do it, because they're interviewing LG and I this afternoon at, I want to say, I just thought of something. I think that they're the exact same time as Mike and Terry. Yes, I saw you. I saw you there, Yvonne. It was a very, those of you that might need to hear the good word this morning, Tony and Joni, Creekside Maples, go over, and today was his short fellowship. I guess, for lack of better terms, his Sunday morning sermon was one I think that a lot of people can hear right now. And thanks, Margie. Yeah, so go ahead, subscribe to Pafford. Charlie's back. He's not needing his oxygen anymore. Brandy switched jobs, and well, Autumn's just being Autumn. But again, amazing folks. And I'm sure there'll be some silliness amongst us this afternoon. And I'm just trying to see. I know he had one. He had a live with me. Now he said 2 o'clock, but I'm not, I think it was 2 o'clock. Oh, here we go. So it's in 2 hours. So 3 o'clock, it's the same time as Mike and Terry. Well, that's poopy. So you guys can flip back and forth between MT and Pafford. MT and Pafford. And yeah, definitely. Actually, what time did Terry say? That really bothers me whenever I have, because I really enjoy spending time with Mike and Terry as well. That's okay. I'm sure they'll forgive me. But anyways, Lori from LG and myself will be on there in 2 hours at Patford. They're doing a live giveaway. And if you're a small channel under, I want to say 1,000. Yes. Small channel under 1,000 subscribers. They are doing shoutouts. Also trying to build the community. Oh, did Terry say 3 o'clock? If she said 3 o'clock, she said hello. No. See everyone at 2 p.m. on our live. So 2 p.m. for Terry is 3 o'clock for us, Margie. And Pafford's are 2 o'clock their time, 3 o'clock for us. So it's the same time. Unfortunately. Yes. 3 p.m. Eastern is 2 p.m. Central. Whew. Oh, man. I'm in Tennessee. What time would that be? What time is it there, dear? Tell me what time it is right now, and I'll tell you what time to be there. Oh, Yvonne. Why did... I'm sorry, guys. Hopefully I can get rid of it this week. Because I'm told that the reason why I have Nightbot is no longer an issue. Yeah, so you're the... Oh, 11:42. And it's 12:42 here. So it would be... Yeah, it would be 2 o'clock your time. So you're Central. Oh, don't be sorry. Yeah, so it'd be 2 o'clock for you. Red Road, absolutely. And no, don't be sorry, Yvonne. I strictly used it for a purpose. It served its purpose. So, yeah, no, you're fine. Because right now it is 1:20. No, where am I? It's 12:45 Eastern right now, which means it's 11:45 Central. So, and you said it was 11:45 where you are, so you are Central. So whatever, Mike and Terry, you're on the same time zone as Oklahoma, Texas, Tennessee. You're in the bigger one. Oh, Nightbot's used for a specific reason. Now, if you want Nightbot to tell you a joke, I have it programmed. Oh, come on. Don't tell me my keyboard isn't working. Somebody's going to beat me to it. There we go. Now it's working. There. If you're bored, you just go hashtag joke. And within 5 seconds, it pops up and tells us a joke. How do you fix a broken pizza? With tomato paste. Gotta love my Nightbot. It makes me laugh. And laughter is good for the soul. So Nightbot can be used for good and bad. So now that our issues seem to have went away, now I can take a whole bunch of things off and let Nightbot be funny Nightbot. I can have it so that it drops a joke once every 5 minutes, every 10 minutes. But I think it's funny just to let people, so long as you're subscribed to me, you can go hashtag joke and Nightbot will tell you a dad joke. Could tell you any kind of joke, but I like to keep it clean and it's dad joke. And Margie does like the night joke or the hashtag joke. If you do it too soon right together, Tim, it won't. But if you go ahead and do it now, Tim, it'll tell you a joke. That one's a good one, Margie. What was the other one? I dropped one last night in Mike and Chelsea's live. I forget what it is now, but it actually made me belly laugh. And I kind of needed that. There, now it should tell you a joke now, Tim. Now, the other day, it wasn't allowing, I forget who it was. It wouldn't, it was young Abby, Bountiful Harvest Abby. It wouldn't take a joke for her. And I don't understand why, because I have it set up so long as you're subscribed to me that you can make Nightbot tell jokes. See? Maybe it was you too that day, Tim. Because I know you're always here too. Let me see. Hashtag joke. And it should be, the way I have it programmed is within 5 seconds, it should tell you that joke. See? I'll call you later. Don't call me later. Call me Dad. Yeah. There. Now you should be able to type in, Tim, hashtag joke. And if it doesn't work, I'm going to have to go in and figure something out. But it's just something that if I have to run away for a second, people can just keep themselves amused. I have every 5 or every 10 seconds, it'll tell you a joke. So within 5 seconds, it should tell you. Yeah, it's either 5 or 10 seconds. Yeah. It's picking on you today, Tim. I know young little Abby, it wouldn't let her the other day, and I was getting angry with it. I'm like, oh, come on. You know, I think the world of these Kyle and Abby, you know, both young, showing the initiative of we all know what YouTube, the work that YouTube is. And for Abby to I appreciate you, Squirrel Magnet. and for Abby to build herself a greenhouse out of scraps at 16. I know at 16 I wasn't thinking about, well, obviously back then we didn't have computers. They were the size of rooms. I saw the first computer. I worked for Digital back in the day, and they made most of our stuff went to the Canadian U.S. military, and the mainframes and servers and whatever. Most of it was made here in Canada, about 20 minutes from my house, and it's I don't think so. Who again? I Donna, Nan's Crazy Life. Type in #joke. Or somebody that's not a mod. I could be Tim. Fat fingers, buddy. I could have hit the wrong button, and I'm probably going to go with I'm dumb and hit the wrong button. Oh, there's Judy May. Wow, I'm actually getting... I'm confused today. I'm getting messages on StreamYard before I am on YouTube. That's really weird. Yeah, that's... You know what? I bet you, Tim, that's what I hit. So, yeah, my bad. I'll have to... Well, you know what? I have to go in and reprogram Nightbot anyways, because I don't want it to... Margie... Well, it doesn't matter what Margie does. Margie was my 3rd subscriber. And Margie's been a mod right from the get-go, and she's been an amazing supporter to me. Thick or thin, and doesn't matter when I go live, Margie shows up. An amazing lady. And not that everybody else isn't, but Margie's been with me right since I got my first subscriber. She just happened to be the 3rd one. Whenever I got my first shout out, Margie was there. And it hasn't stopped since then. So I'm so appreciative and humbled and at what this community has done for me and my family, and I love it. Love it, love it, love it. My first person was my daughter. My second person was my wife, and Margie was my 3rd. So technically, she's my 1st. If you want to get technical. Raquel, you might be able to. If you go onto a computer, go to YouTube. If you go to YouTube, oh my goodness, brain fart, Studio. Scroll down. I believe it's on the right-hand side. It'll say list of subscribers. If you go right to that first list, you will see who your first sub was, because that list shouldn't, unless YouTube has canceled that person and rejoined. But the first person that says that subscribe to you should be the first person. I think that's the way you can do it. I'm not a lady. I know that. Did I say something stupid? I've been known to do that. I don't know. If I did, I owe you a coffee. But anyways, guys, it is 1 o'clock. I'm going to go. Let this computer charge up. Get into some cinnamon rolls and a fresh cup of coffee. And I appreciate you, Margie. And yeah, I will. So Margie keeps putting that up because we've had a few people ask if they can help, because I've had to purchase Streamlab or StreamYard. So it's the same as what the monetized channels, they have the little thing there. Margie keeps throwing that up just because I'm not monetized yet. That's all she does that for, and I appreciate her. That's fine, Judy May. It is a beautiful day, so hopefully you're having this pretty much the same weather as what we are here. Well, considering you're not that far away. But absolutely, Margie is just a gift from heaven. And to know her story it makes it even more sweet. And I plan on having probably 2 big pieces of cinnamon roll, Judy May. I went to the doctor's this week, and she said that I've only gained 10 pounds over the pandemic. So 10 pandemic pounds, I'm okay with that. But anyways, guys, I am going to jump off of here, go have some cinnamon roll, and then do the whole, you never know, I might even have a shower before the live. Wow, it's a big day. I've been in 2 different church services this morning, plus went live myself, baking the cinnamon rolls. It's a productive day. But anyways, yes, I hope everybody has a magnificent day. And if you're not doing anything this afternoon at 3 o'clock Eastern, Charlie and Brandy are going to be interviewing Lori and I, LG Homestead, for his Watching Grow. Judy May, I haven't programmed mine to do. Margie, you want to put up Judy May's channel for me? There you go. It unfortunately it would be about 20 times as expensive to ship them to you than it would be to make them. And they're stupid easy. That's why I love this recipe. Now, I don't follow the recipe to a T. I allow mine to triple rise, which makes them light and fluffy. It only, there you go, Judy May. What are you sorry about? Don't be sorry. Oh, yeah, no. Nightbot doesn't, unless you program them to do the drop. The one day that I was programming Nightbot, I programmed them to tell jokes. So, with that, yes, Judy May does her Friday night campfire chats, and another amazing lady, chats and great fellowship, and I enjoy popping over just before it's time to go to sleep. And I kind of do what Judy May was doing here today. I just kind of sit in the back and listen. And it's like I said, not everybody has to be. Some people don't like to chat all the time in the chat. They like to just come and listen, and that's quite all right too. And it's nothing, Judy May. Nightbot is a free thing. If you go to, so, you know, if you were to add somebody or look up a channel at the top of your YouTube, instead of typing in Rambling with the Brooms, to search my channel, you're going to type in Nightbot, NIGHTBOT. Hit enter, and you'll come up, and it'll be the little robot thing as its picture. Click on it, and you will add him. So whenever you do lives, and then if you go to, there's a way to program them too. You're just going to have to take a day and play with them. And you can program in drop. I believe Texas Down Under, Matt's wife, Anita, I believe she has created a how-to with Nightbot. And I recommend you go over, and she plays with Nightbot quite a bit. So she knows the ins and outs and whatever else, where I don't. I just go in, I get frustrated, and then I leave. But yeah, go have a look at Anita's videos, and if not, just send her a message. She'll help you out. There's great people too, and I'm so blessed that God put them in my life. And anyways, I'm going to procrastinate getting off here. Like I said, Thursday is starting to get jealous, because that's my procrastination day. But it seems like Thursday was, Friday was, yesterday was, and today is going to be. Anyways, I got to go, or I'm going to be late, and then Charlie's going to yell at me and all that stuff. But you guys all have a magnificent day, and God bless. And we will definitely see you on somebody's live yet today. Take care, guys. God bless.